On today's episode of Hardwired Exotics.
What's going on, everybody? So today, we're going to pick up a new pet, and it's been a long time coming. Been debating on getting one for a couple months now. Talked to a bunch of people, and my wife and kids and my buddy Daniel have finally talked me into / I didn't have a choice. We're getting a puppy, so we're headed there now to pick him up, or excuse me, pick her up, and you'll see him in a second. Alright, so unfortunately Cassie forgot to charge the camera, and we're kind of in a hurry, so you're just getting what you're getting. But anyway, this is our new puppy, and she does not have a name. We're going to have to think about that one. But my buddy Daniel, who produced her, calls her what?
Mabel.
Mabel, because
The Maybelline eye.
Mabel.
Like makeup.
Okay. It's lame, but we'll take it. But anyway, my buddy Daniel Bacher, semi-local friend. We've known each other for a while, and had a litter of how many?
15
puppies.
We only kept one.
And they're all this big at 8 weeks old. So, anyway, so what's our breed here?
Bullies. So we have a Merle for the female and a Seal Gray for the male. And the Merle female is a chocolate Merle. So you're getting the silver and chocolate Merle all in one. So technically, I don't know, maybe a tri-Merle? I don't know how it works. However, they're big, thick, and beautiful and healthy.
So really healthy, quality puppies, and most of these are already sold, but you do have a couple available.
So we'll have 8 left.
So Danny's gonna send me some short pictures, short clips or pictures, whatever he can get us, and we're gonna post a few. So if there's something you're interested in, let me know. I'll get you in touch with Daniel. But really high quality animals, and we're super excited to bring this girl home. So I appreciate it, and y'all stay tuned.
I know the passwords to get in now.
Oh yeah?
Hey,
What?
you got a TV?
You stopped it.
I stopped it. Look at that. Ain't you fancy?
Also got a dog.
What? Hey. What's your name? I like doggies. What's your name, dog?
That's what today's about.
Sweet.
Let's get started.
On today's episode of Hardwired Exotics,
We're naming the dog
we're naming the dog.
with y'all's help.
With y'all's help. Oh, wait, this is a community event?
Yep.
Sweet.
So our house is undecided on a name. We've narrowed it down to 3 names, and we're gonna let everybody else pick because the house is divided.
Give everybody a rundown of how we name dogs.
All right. So the history on our dogs. I've bred all sorts of dogs over the years. I'm semi-famous, I guess, for our pit bulls back in the late 1990s.
Yeah, 90s, early 2000s.
And early 2000s. We started a pit bull kennel, and we called it Quarter Mile Pits. And that's actually how I met Craig. A lot of people don't know this, but I was actually married to Craig's sister. And we had pit bulls, and we bred them and so forth. So obviously I'm not married to Craig's sister anymore.
And everybody thinks Cassie's my sister, so we always laugh about that.
So, but anyway, long story short, quarter mile pit started, and it took off for a long time, and eventually the economy crashed, and things just didn't work out with me and Craig's sister, and just kind of got out of breeding altogether as far as dogs anyway.
But we still love dogs.
But still love dogs, and even after that, I still had a couple of dogs. For people that know me personally, they know I had a pit bull for a long time named Polaris that I had gotten from my buddy Bo down in Florida. She recently passed away 2 years ago, I guess. And we've been thinking about getting a dog for a while. But, man, there's just so much work involved in puppies. So I didn't really have any of this planned, so I'm saying a lot, and I apologize.
It's okay. You're good with ums. This is coming straight. This is coming straight from the dog's mouth.
Yeah. Normally I can rattle stuff off with a snake's pretty good, but dogs are. I'm out of the game. Personally.
Dogs are a different breed.
Yep, definitely a different breed.
Dad jokes.
So.
So we got this pretty little dog.
Yep, we've been thinking about getting a dog pretty heavily the past 3 months. And actually, to tell you another little small story. I gave myself 90 days. I said, if I still want a dog in 90 days after this date, I'm going to start looking for one.
There you go.
And that was really difficult time frame because sometimes you want something in life and you're not really sure, if you should get that. So to me, if you're still thinking about it after the 90 days, then the odds are you probably want it bad enough that you should invest time, money, and effort into that. So that's what I made myself do. Well, that 90 days is gone and passed. Craziest thing ever was right before that 90 days run up, another good friend of mine, Daniel, who's local to us, which you've seen previously.
And he multiple times on the channel. Yeah.
You don't know this, but we filmed while we were getting a dog.
What? You without me?
Yep.
Without cameraman Craig?
Without cameraman Craig.
You use cameraman Cassie? Camera woman Cassie?
So anyway, he had this litter of puppies that were born November 30th. And I'm pretty sure it was his first litter. He knew that I had experience in it, so he was showing me everything about the puppies, and these puppies were like healthy from the get-go. I mean, there was 15 of them. Actually, I think there was 16, but one may have been stillborn. But 15 healthy puppies from a 65 to 85 pound female. I don't know exactly what she weighs. Huge litter of puppies. Genetically speaking, every one of these dogs, there was no runt. Like, they're all the same size. And the mama done so well, and Daniel and his wife done so well getting these puppies up to size. But the main thing there was genetics. Like, I knew that these puppies were healthy from the get-go because I've seen them since the day that they were born. And no issues. Like, there's literally no issues with any of these puppies. And I was like, I think that's what I want. So I showed them to Cassie. She immediately wanted this Merle color. And there were only, I think, 2 or either 3 Merle females. I knew I wanted a female. And I've talked to other breeders, particularly some that are in the snake world, because I wanted to, share the love. And other breeders had puppies. I wanted to try to get one from them, but either price wasn't right, or the genetics just wasn't what I was looking for, or sex wasn't what I was looking for. Multiple reasons. This particular girl here, obviously female, colored like Cassie wanted, and the genetics of the animal from the mother and father and their lineage was exactly what I was looking for. So this is why we ended up with this beautiful girl.
She's sleeping right now.
Yep. That's all she does is sleep.
That's because she's a puppy.
Yep.
So the Merle color, for y'all who don't know, see how it's got the spots and this kind of sprayed, washed out look? It'd be called a Harlequin, I think, with Great Danes.
Great Danes,
yeah. So a lot of dog stuff goes into play just like the snake stuff. So that's why all the snake stuff's so interesting to us.
Yeah. I'm not like super crazy on the color. I did know one thing else that did not want. I did not want a blue pit bull.
Because that's all we've ever had.
That's
pretty
all
much.
I've ever had, and I wanted something different. And I really wanted like a chocolate. I love the old school pit bulls, on the reds and chocolates. Back in some of that Crenshaw bloodline.
I like reverse brindles. Reverse brindles.
Cool.
Yeah.
And that's really kind of what I was looking for. But you know, the Merle is beautiful. I like it. Cassie absolutely loves it, so that was a big plus for her. But anyway, super happy. We are going to have her ears clipped. We are going to have her ears clipped. Daniel's vet was really happy with the overall health of these animals, and he said that ear clipping should be real easy on all of these babies, and we're going to let him do them as well as soon as we get a schedule. So,
dude, she's just docile. If she stays docile like that, that's going to be awesome. Yeah.
She sleeps at the end of our bed. Like, we bought a crate to keep her in, and we use it when we're not home. But if we're home, she's out. She sleeps right at the edge of the bed. Matter of fact, last night, we've had her for a couple of nights now, and last night she slept from 11:30 to 6:20 at the end of our bed.
I mean, that's a good dog.
Yeah, and then I brought her outside. She used the bathroom, took her back inside. She got a drink of water and a nibble of food, and she crashed right back out till about 8 o'clock. So,
telling you, that's awesome. I wonder how many dog people we got that follow us.
It's got to be a bunch.
I think there's a bunch of dog people.
We posted the pictures on Facebook and Instagram. People just went crazy. So.
I think it's gorgeous.
All right, so another big thing about naming my dogs, like we've had a bunch of other dogs that Cassie and the kids have wanted. They were not my dogs. My dogs. My dogs get named after vehicles or vehicle-related things. Craig brought up Brembo. You know what Brembo brakes are? We had a dog named Brembo.
Our fat dog that every time you put him on a leash, you just lay it down.
It's ironic that his name was Brembo.
Yeah.
And I've had Denali, Nova, Chevelle.
I've had Bentley, Shelby. I've had,
So that's kind of the way that's kind of where quarter-mile pits come from, and the naming process started then. Canyon.
Oh, that was a gorgeous dog. Oh, yeah.
You know, I've had a bunch of dogs and a bunch of dog names over the years. The catch to that is it's now becoming more difficult to figure out a names because, you know, I've had hundreds of dogs, and you name the good stuff's kind of taken. So you got to think outside the box a little bit. So that being said, there were a bunch of good suggestions that we had on Facebook and Instagram for name suggestions, but they weren't vehicle related. So it doesn't have to necessarily be a vehicle name, but it needs to be vehicle related. And what we've come up with is 3 choices. And what we're going to do is let everybody take a vote. So all of our family gets a vote. Everybody from Instagram gets a vote. Facebook gets a vote. YouTube gets a vote. And then we're going to add them all up and see what name wins, basically. So comment on this video with one of these names. Go to our Instagram and comment again. Go to Facebook, comment it again. Once you see the link to this video posted on those things, that's what we'll do the counting at. So here are the 3 names. I'll give you the first 2 that come to my name. Come to my head. Sada was the very first name that come to my head, and probably is my favorite. The reason why Sada is I've painted cars my whole life, and to me she looks like somebody spilled paint on her, and that kind of led into the fact of using Sada because I use Sada air guns to paint cars with, and I think it's a really unique name. I've never heard it before. on a dog or you know, anything else for that matter. So I thought it was really unique. But I don't like to stop there. I like to keep thinking for a couple of days. The second name that I came up with was Cherokee. That got ruled out pretty quick because Cassie don't like it. So, but the Cherokee, because her blue eyes. I mean, she's asleep now, but she's got these turquoise colored blue eyes, just crazy looking. It reminded me of kind of like the Indian turquoise and the painted. Like Indians had painted horses and done a lot of painting stuff, you know, on caves and things like that, rocks, and that all kind of boiled into the Cherokee Indians. And Cherokee is also made by Jeep, so that was the second name, but that one got vetoed, so that's not in the top 3. So first one is Sada. The second one is Carbon. I don't particularly like Carbon because I've heard it before. It's not an unusual name or anything. But she looks like carbon fiber to me, so that's kind of where the Carbon come from. And the third one, which I have not been able to tie the name to the dog, but I like the name, Javelin. So the old AMC Javelins. I think it's a really unique name, but I haven't been able to tie that back to something related to the dog. I just like the name. So those are the 3 choices though. Sada, Carbon, and Javelin. One of those 3 names is what she's going to be. So y'all go vote. Tell us which one you like. Go to Instagram, vote there too when this video is released and post it on there. Go to Facebook as well. So y'all help name the dog. Craig. Yeah. What's your vote?
Oh, I like Sada.
Sada.
See, I say it and she wakes up. Is that your name, Boo?
See her blue eyes?
Blue eyes. She got blue eyes like her Uncle Craig. Yes, she does. Because I love you. I love you so much.
So
I got a thing for dogs, guys. I really do. And cats and any animal.
I love dogs, no doubt. So anyway, big thank you to Daniel for letting us get this beautiful girl. He also has a couple of puppies still available. I think I've already said it before in this video, but if you are interested in one, hit me up. I'll get you in touch with him. See y'all.
Be out! Thanks for watching Hardwired Exotics, and make sure you subscribe.